Hello everyone and welcome back to Prehistoric Kingdom. We're looking at a tail and now we're looking at grass. I swear there's a dinosaur in there. We had so much fun last week playing Prehistoric Kingdom after a pretty long break that I wanted to play this game again today, and it just so happens that this week there was also an exciting news announcement for Prehistoric Kingdom, which got me extra excited, so it just felt like the stars were aligning, and that is why we're back. The cinematic camera is doing this Carcharodontosaurus a little dirty from time to time. What is this angle? What is it? But at least it's something to look at while I say hello to you lovely folks. Thank you so much for joining me, for coming to hang out with me. We're going to be continuing this build with the Carcharodontosaurus and Spinosaurus. I want to first and foremost thank my moderators. I see Sarcastically Inspired in the chat. I saw Colt, Fletcher, Guillermo's here. Let's see. That might be the crew of the day. Ooh, let me check back here. I think that's the crew of the day. I want to ask you guys in chat to just, you know, make it easy on the moderators. Stick to the rules. We have some simple rules. No all caps. Take it easy on the emoji. No spamming. That sort of stuff. And then together we will make chat a better place in the world. Surprise appearance of the other Carcharodontosaurus. I did like that shot. And oh my gosh, Legacy Christie, thank you so much for a yellow super chat. Let's get a dancing Dilo in here. Alright, so yeah, thank you very much. That's very generous. So, as Legacy Christie has noticed, there is a super chat goal going on right now. I don't plan for that to be a regular thing. I'm literally just testing it out today, see how it works, so that I can decide if that's something I want to use for the full day stream. So yeah, it's not gonna be a regular streaming thing, but yeah, the full day stream is gonna be like a thing, and I figured we might as well make it a bigger thing. Oh my gosh, Contrast YT, that's 2 out of 5 already. Thank you so much. Heck yeah. Sorry, I laughed. We were inside a rock. That's funny. Contrast YT, thank you so much. Let's get this goal on the road, asking for an albino Spino named Glacio. I can't just make an albino Spino, unfortunately. I do feel tempted to give it a try. We might make a couple and see if we're lucky, but you really do have to be lucky. I haven't even finished saying hello to you guys. I'm very overwhelmed. One-Chuff Frog, member for 6 months. We need to give this cameraman a raise. I mean, do we? Do we? You think so? Really? Does he deserve that, you think? Sorry. Sure, yeah, he deserves a raise. Oh, yeah, look at this man work. Look at this man finding all the right angles. This cameraman is delivering. Anyway. The great Dino Lover, thank you so much. Oh no, you're sick. That sucks. I wish I could make you feel better, but hopefully you will feel better soon. Yahoo! Yahoo, get some rest. Drink plenty of fluids. Oh my gosh, is there another yellow super chat already? I haven't even said hello to you people. Numidiary by Shady Hollow Farm. That is a mouthful. That was a challenge for me. But thank you very much, third dancing Dilo. Alright, stop it right now. I need to say hello to you people. Alright, we have some of the green name army in chat right now. Dancing Dilo, Rob Earth, Legacy Chrissy 1993, Monatalia is here. Thank you so much for joining. One-Chuffed Frog, hello. Sheriff Thijs Berendsen, your average Milo drinker, Judo 7. I see Kova in chat. One-Chuffed Frog, I might have already said that. I'm having a brain fart. James Co. Francesco, Deft Harbo, Matthew. Oh my gosh, so many of the green name army. Sorry. This camera is making me laugh so much, man. I can't deal with it. The cinematic camera needs some work, not gonna lie. I need to exit this. I'm getting way too distracted. I cannot deal with this. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so this is the habitat that we worked on last week, and we'll continue working on that because this is Prehistoric Kingdom. There's so much to do, and I'm so slow. I'm just a very slow person. Did a fourth yellow super chat just happen? Guys, we are 5 minutes in. This is crazy. Another one from Contrast YT. Since albino might not be possible, at least the latest one possible. I don't know, since I haven't played much PK. I don't know the skins. Yeah, we only have 3 skins. We have 4 dancing dialos, though. Bam. I will try to get an albino, or at least leucistic Spino. We'll make a couple and we'll see if we get lucky. And if not, then we'll just have 3 Spinos. Could never have too many Spinos. Some other folks in chat right now. DRX1985, thank you so much for joining. I love the maracas. I love all the dancing dialos in chat. Mark of Gaming, Leonicer Plays is here. Dawson YT, how are you doing? Monkus Studios. Kelly Boss, welcome back. Dino Haven is in the chat. Bumpton and Other Adventures. Mike Reardon. We have Anki Lover. 100. Q Mert, Xenon, hello, That One Bacon, Melissa Cutter, Jan Polarski, Hawks Productions, Nuclear Goji Edits, how are you doing? How you doing? Sorry. William Garlock, can you tell I had sugar? I bet it's really subtle. You can't even tell I had ice cream. You can't tell. Amir Hussein, how are you? We have Calvo in chat, Roman Frith. King, we have a king in chat, hello. Obi-Wan Kenobi, heck yeah. Alright, I'm gonna see if we are lucky today, and if we can get an albino Spino. I do like how that rolls off the tongue. Okay, so, Spino, I'm guessing it's up here somewhere. Am I just yeah, there you go. Just rep that cursor. Alright, so the lightest skin will be this one. Hold on, let me first check which ones we have, because I do want it to be a different skin from what we have. Okay, so memorize it, Evo. Try to memorize it. I think this is different from the one that I had selected. Oh my gosh, Contrast RT. Is that the fifth? Is that the 5th super chat already? Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you guys very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for participating in this experiment. That worked incredibly well. Alright, so now we've made the goal. I'm a little disappointed that YouTube doesn't tell me we've made the goal. I mean, if I click on it, I see that we've made the goal. So that's cool. But I was kind of hoping that, I don't know, it would do something in chat, I guess. But yeah, we are, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone beyond and in between, we are 7 minutes into the stream. That rhymed. And we've already reached the goal. So what that means is that I'll be streaming for an extra half hour. I already checked this with the moderators beforehand, because yeah, we can't do this without them. So yeah. Let me just check. Yeah, I made these 2, so we'll make a couple of these, and we'll see if we get an albino one. We got confetti. Oh, I just missed the confetti? I missed the confetti. God dang it. Okay, well, that's good. I just missed all the excitement. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for making quick work of this. Look at this. Look at what he's doing. Can I zoom out? I cannot. That kind of reminds me of the Carno from Prehistoric Kingdom. If you know, you know. I'm gonna do a female. You know, he's, it's gonna be like the male's side chick. And we're just gonna make 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10? I might have just lost count. I think that's 10. And we'll see if one of them is albino. Or leucistic. Again, I think that's technically leucistic. Okay, I'm gonna drop them over here. And let's see if we're lucky. Now, sometimes when I'm in the mood, I will keep trying to get an albino specimen. We're not gonna do that today because, you know, I don't want to waste too much time on that. But yeah, we'll see. It is very light, so that's a good start. I'm gonna pause so they don't start moving around. Alright, well, so far, no luck. Gotta be a little bit more yellow. Yellow. No! I don't think we're gonna be lucky. Nope. Alright, so which one do we like? I think we're gonna go for one of the bigger ones. I think we're gonna go for one of these. Yeah. Size matters. Size matters. So I'm gonna grab this one. Sorry.
Of course, with its stubby legs and stout proportions, Spinosaurus is not suited to rule terrestrial ecosystems as T-Rex does. Instead, it presides over the aquatic realm. Its dense bones and paddle-like tail provide stability in the water, while its long arms and crocodile-like jaws are perfect for snagging and hauling gigantic fish to shore.
Thank you, Nigel. Yeah, so we're gonna take this one. How do I grab him? Like that. And then we're just gonna chuck her in here. Oh, look at him! We have a thruple! And the rest we're gonna sell. Don't even think about it, okay? It's fine. I love how easy this is. You know, it's not like Jurassic World Evolution 2 where you have to track them and then sell them and fly them out. You can just, you know, magically make them disappear. But yeah, that is how you go about it. If you want to have an albino, leucistic, melanistic, you just keep trying. You just keep trying. Hold on, the game is still at max volume. That's a little distracting for my ADHD brain. Alright, so in case you weren't here last week or before, we have 2 wetlands habitats split by a canyon. We've added a waterfall and we have this walkway that goes along the side of the mountain. And it goes through... Oh, you know how I feel about rock arches. They're so good. But yeah, and this is how you go into the rest of the park. And I'm very excited to be adding babies to this next month. But we're just going to be continuing this. Okay, so what I want to do for today, we still have some work to do on the habitats. A couple more rocks. And then I want to make the backdrop mountain. And I want to continue with the rock work here. So many rocks. It's basically all rocks. And like make the tunnel. This is going to be a tunnel. That might be a little bit challenging, but that is the goal of the day. Alright, let me check in what's going on in chat, by the way. Where's a rock emoji? Amir, you are so right. Oh, I might have to make one. You are so right. Might be a little difficult. It might just look like a pile of poo. I do have an extra emoji coming, though. We're gonna launch it during the full day stream. Alright. First things first, we're gonna add some rocks. This is not where rocks are. We're gonna add some rock. This is not where rocks. Third time's a charm. We're gonna add some rocks to the habitat. Because right now it's all focused on the canyon and these edges. Oh, look at it. Oh, I love it so much. I'm so excited. I am like a kid in a candy shop. Charizard King, thank you so much. For some reason, when I tried to choose a skin for a dinosaur in Prehistoric Kingdom, both the dinosaur selection HUD and dinosaur overview HUD overlap. Oh? I'm not too sure if I'm visualizing the issue properly, but yeah, any overlapping is obviously not good. Alright, let me get a little color match going here. Oh, I already had it open. So I think it's something like this, way more gray, darker. Oh, we're getting there. It doesn't have to be perfect, obviously. Just close enough, just like the same family of rocks. There you go, I think that's good enough. Alright. Yeah, it's just, I need to familiarize myself again. It's always the same with me, isn't it? Alright, so, honestly I feel like this habitat is doing okay. I think mostly over here. Just sinking some rocks. Oh, I was using the mod controls again. God dang it. Let me turn on random scale, actually. I don't want to get too close. Yeah, just like, you know me. I love a good rock formation. You were looking at Lego set spirit animations and you saw one for $1,000. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think Lego has a couple, like current sets that are 1,000. Oh god, that's a big boy. But But especially if you get something from the aftermarket, it's really easy to get to that price. Lego is crazy expensive. It's crazy. Yeah, you know how I feel about rocks. I love rocks. We're also gonna add a whole bunch of small ones, but I like working like one rock type at a time. So I don't have to switch around too much. Wow, we have a lot of size variation. Hold on, let me get the big one again. Oh my god, that is big. These trees are fused together. I don't like how that looks. We're gonna annihilate some of that. Let me actually do that first. Hold on. It might be more efficient if I... There. Move! Social distancing! Come on now! Same with these. There, give each other some space! Jesus! I might have just made them divorce. DRX985 says, I miss the days where I could afford Lego sets. Yeah, I've definitely stopped buying as much Lego as I used to. Really paying attention to the finances. I also feel like, you know, I was in like this big... I got back into Lego quite late in life again, you know? Obviously I was a huge fan as a kid, and then sort of wasn't for a while. So then when I rediscovered Lego, there were so many sets that I wanted that I got a little spending crazy, not gonna lie. So yeah, I spent a whole bunch of money. I feel like my collection is pretty good now. I feel pretty satisfied. I do definitely want to get that big T-Rex skeleton though. That is a must-have. Is there even smaller? Yeah. Oh, he's floating. Oh. Oh, he's floating. Whoops. It's a magical rock. What I should do is... I think if you stack it, it works. Yeah. That's what I should have done. Your average Milo drink says there are too many sets for me to choose from. It can be difficult, yeah. Sometimes they just come out with a lot of good sets all at once. But yeah, I feel like lately I haven't been as tempted. Because like I said, I feel like my collection is pretty good. So just on occasion, you know, they'll release something like the big Rex skeleton that I'm just like, okay, I need that. Clearly. I mean, it's a big old T-Rex, of course I need it. Are you? Yeah, you are. I feel like, honestly, I just need to put myself in a spot, like, from the guest perspective, right? They sort of see down this path. That's how we engineered it. So if we just put, like, a couple of pebbles around. I'm not even seeing them all the way back there. Alright, I think I should make my canyon maybe a little darker. That's a whoopsie on my part. Hey, Kelly Boss, thank you so much.
Yahoo!
What's my favorite food? I mean, in general, okay, how general can we get? The most general thing is carbs. I freaking love carbs, and if we narrow it down a little bit, then I'm gonna say bread. That's a very general answer. If you mean like a specific meal, I really like pasta carbonara with salmon. No! Hold on, I need to turn this off actually. Stack. Because it makes you place rocks on, like, literally on top of foliage. That doesn't work. And also I need to start with big stuff. Bread! Oh, bread's so good. I can't even deal with it, man. Bread is love. Bread is life. Bread has ruined me forever. Oh, I wish I was joking. Oh my god, Krisa X, thank you so much. That's another dancing dialogue for you. That is the 6th dancing dialogue of the stream. 20 minutes in, that's amazing. Krisa X says, hey Evo, thank you for keeping us updated with the latest news for Jurassic World Rebirth and Jurassic World Evolution 3. I hope I'm gonna have more news for you guys soon. And also for keeping us updated with all the Dino Media that gets announced. Have a good stream. Thank you so much for popping in, and what an incredibly generous super chat. Thank you. Oh, I'm stuck? Oh, I just wasn't in the game. I have to be careful, because I think the dinosaurs can't really walk on the rocks. I don't want to, like, obstruct them too much. I kind of like the idea of maybe blending it into what's going to be the backdrop here. So, like, maybe, like, the foot of the mountain is sort of, like, extending into the habitat. Over here. Mephisto Edit says I personally like cheese bread. Guys, this is a dangerous route for chat to take. This is danger. We're just gonna be talking about food. There, you know I love a good pillar. Alright, let me put some small stuff around here. The bread emoji. I can go a little bigger. Oh god. Yeah, I definitely need to darken at least a couple of the rocks. Which is very annoying because in one of the member streams, I made this canyon, and I actually spent so much time like trying to find the perfect color for the canyon because I wanted it to be a little lighter. But now I actually think that it just needs to be dark, the same as the rest of the rocks. God dang it. God diggity dang it. That's a lot of bread. Can never have too much bread though. Bread is so good. Y'all are making me hungry. I literally just had a bowl of ice cream. This is physically impossible, but somehow it's working. No, I don't think I like that. Maybe like a pillar like this. I might like that. But like over here. How tall is... Oh my god, he's so tall. I'm inside a rock! Dawson YT, thank you so much for your super chat. Evo, I've decided to split my Jurassic World Dominion rewrite on 2 parts and finish my script plan, but there's still a long road ahead of me. Wish me luck. I know all about how difficult it is to finish a writing project for the Jurassic franchise to completion, so yeah, I wish you the best of luck. Just stick with it, and you're gonna do great. Let us know, let us know how it goes, and if you want to tease your story in here, you're more than welcome to do that. While I click on 17 different wrong things. I want to move it over a bit because I don't want to obstruct me log. You know how I feel about me log. Love me log. It's a good log. I'm pretty sure I didn't do a hug for Dawson YT. Did I? If I did, then again. Can never have too many hugs either. Oh my gosh, not today. Speaking of too many hugs, here we go. Not today! 77. Hey Evo, been a while since I've hopped into a stream. How's your day been? Also, any tips and tricks on building a snow/ice age biome? Oh my gosh, okay, let me, hold on. There's something else from Vivian Vixen as well. Member for 25 months, heck yeah. Because of your love of rocks, I'm making a rock park just for you. Heck yeah! No dinosaurs, just like a beautiful rock inside a habitat. Hey, thanks so much for being a member for so long, Vivian Vixen. Alright, so the question from Not Today. Well, what I've been doing today is work on Jurassic Park Japan, episode tomorrow. I don't know why I did finger guns. It's not like there's a camera on me. And what was the other question? Sorry, ADHD brain strikes again. Building tips for a snow/ice age biome. I actually do have... Hold on, the game is making loud music. It's a little distracting. Yeah, I have a video where I've made a snow biome. I think it's, for, what is it? Euteranus and Pachyrhinos. If you search for those species on the channel, you should be able to find it. I don't know if it specifically includes tips for a snow biome. And, also, something I'm working on to... hold on, I'm so close to greatness. We have the log and the rock arch in a single shot with my leucistic dinosaur. That's sexy right there. Hold on. The composition isn't great, but it does include all the things I like. So there you go. So yeah, I'm also working on finishing the winter park. I really wanted to have that finished last week. Because it's now officially spring, so that's a fail on my part. But there was just so much... How did I... There you go. Yep. Okay. Sexy. But yeah, there was just so much to work on this week in terms of videos that I didn't get around to finishing the build. Because it's just such a big park, man. Oh, yeah, that's sexy. I hate myself so much. Maybe if I go up a little bit. What's up? That's up. Yeah, maybe like that. Hold on, I'm thinking in terms of like thumbnail potential. You can do like some text up here. Or if we do it like this, you can do some text down in the water. Oh, she has such YouTuber brain rot. I can't even deal with myself. Let's see. No. No, I think we got it. All right. Thank you. That was very nice. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right. What was I doing? I have no idea. Anyway, so yeah, the winter park is 100% one of my priorities right now, but it's so much work. It's not like, oh, I'll just sit down for an afternoon to finish that park. There's so much to do, you know? But hopefully this week. Hold on, let me look at my to-do list for this week. I mean, yeah, it's at the top. Well, is it at the top? Well, it's after Jurassic Park Japan. So, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, folks. I try. I do me best. Definitely some small rocks around here. So, blend it out. You walked all the way over there just to have a drink? Really? Is this the best spot? Here, let me add a rock. No. Doesn't it feel so much better now? I think it does. Alright, I think it's getting pretty sexy. Let's switch up the type. Again, you know how I feel about rocks. It's just so good. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. Def Tarbo, I have a park with a huge plaza, and I didn't know what to do with it, so I just wrote Evo in the path. My brain was just like, hear me out. She's the crazy path lady. She needs to be here. I appreciate it. I feel honored to be part of your big old plaza. Hey, yeah. Hold on. Look who's having a nap. Inside a tree. You okay there, buddy? Are you stuck? No, she's fine. She's fine. She's fine. Actually, is it a she? It is a she. Onium. Alright. I'm gonna do a save. Because I'm gonna mess with the color of the canyon, and I might not like it. So I'm gonna save it. So I can just go back to this save if I don't like what I'm gonna do to the canyon. Now I think this isn't gonna work, but we'll see. Oh, that does work. Okay, okay, hold on, folks. What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? Dark or light? Pull. Pull, 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 pull. Canyon. Dark or light? Oh my god, this feels like a Star Wars question. Don't overthink it, okay? It's not that deep. Dark. And we can mess around with it a little bit, but like in essence, or light. You know what? I'm torn, and I'll tell you why, and there's no escaping this. I like the light better in like a vacuum. I think this canyon looks superior, but within the environment as a whole, this fits better. And that's the struggle bus that I'm currently on, right? So that's why I need you guys' help with this. Because yeah, I think this just looks so pretty. Look at this. Look at my log. I really am a one-trick pony. I can't even deny it. There's no point. But yeah, I think this looks really nice. And then if we switch it to dark... actually... It's still sexy, don't get me wrong. It's still sexy. Oh. Why am I so addicted to that word, man? I have no idea. That's not bad, it's not bad, it's not bad. And it looks like dark is winning the poll, and I can live with that, I can live with that. Alright, scroll back out. Alright, yeah, dark is a very clear winner. Okay, thank you guys. See, I need you as like my board of directors, you know? So these are still light. Switch that to dark, and there was some over here. I do want to add in like a little bit of color variation. Here, we're making these darker as well. Oh, this is a different group. Okay. Hello? Let me exit. There you go. No. Yeah, because now it's all the same color. I think I need to drop in like a little bit of color variation. Just to mix it up. Mix it up. I don't know why I just did like a Kermit voice. Sometimes this happens by accident. I don't know. Alright. Daily Dynafx says this looks good, so yeah, we're gonna stick with this. I don't think it looks bad. Here, so we're just gonna pick a couple of rocks. And it's not gonna be like a huge color difference, but just subtle. To add just a tiny bit of variation in it. So we're gonna select them, and like, how about we make these a little darker still? See what I mean? See what I mean? Maybe that's a little too much even. Just super, super, super subtle. Oh god, okay. Well, I think I'm changing those for the second time now. Nah. Hold on. Oh, there they are, there they are. There. Yeah, just a little bit of variation. That's pretty good. Alright, not mad at that. So that's also going to be the color of, like, the backdrop, right? So there's going to be a huge rock wall. Now, eventually what I want to do, and I hope we'll get to that point. But let me just, so I won't forget. Duh. So eventually I want to have the park, like, come all the way around to here. And have another viewing opportunity, right? So guests can look at it from here. But that's all for the future. But I'm just digging it out so I don't, you know, so I don't put my mountain here. Let me, hold on. Size it up. Hey, Kelly Boss, thank you so much. What's my favorite Jurassic World Evolution 2 carnivore? Let's see who in chat watched my full dinosaur ranking. Chat, which Jurassic World Evolution 2 carnivore is at the top of my full dino ranking? I know some of y'all out there know that. Heck yeah, there you go, there you go. Everyone's saying Utahraptor is 100% correct. I see someone say Changzhousaurus, Marissa D. That is a good guess. Changzhousaurus was my favorite until Utahraptor was added. Yeah, I did an old video ranking them, and then I put Changzhousaurus at the top. And I also think, again, eventually if the park gets to that point, and it's already lowered here, I also want this to be where guests potentially arrive. So I'm gonna carve that out as well. And again, I don't know if we're ever gonna get that far, right? Because, you know, this is all we have so far. It's really not a big park. But yeah, I have dreams, okay? I have dreams, I have ambitions. Stay tuned. I'm gonna do the obnoxious YouTuber thing. Subscribe to the channel. And yeah, let's see how far we get. All right. So I keep doing that. It's this. Now we're gonna make quick work of a rock wall, and we're just gonna do that by sizing it up. And what I typically do is I just use, like, this huge rock. Hold on, I'm using the accent color right now. Oh, dang it. Is this it? This is it. So yeah, I just use this huge rock over and over. And then when everything is covered, I start adding in, like, different types of rocks to give it variation. But for me, it's just easier to visualize it after I've already, like, covered everything up. Am I making sense? Maybe. Allegedly. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see what I mean. Just stick around. Just stick around. It'll be fine. Hang out. Have a drink. Get a snack. I mean, this already looks kind of fine. You just see the repeating patterns a little bit. But we're going to be hiding that. SDV Real. What's my opinion on the Rebirth Spino and the Moza pack? In terms of, like, the design of the Spino, the only problem I have with it is the massive ear hole. I'm gonna leave a little bit of space so I can use my foliage brush there. You know, I would have preferred the Jurassic Park 3 Spino to return, but in a vacuum, I definitely don't hate the redesigned Spino. What do I think about it being with the Mosasaurus? It's a little silly, I think. We don't know yet how they're gonna explain it in Canyon, so, you know, I don't want to judge it too harshly. But, you know, I want to acknowledge the silliness of a Mosasaurus working together with Spinos. But I also want to say I think it's kind of fun, I guess. It's kind of different. They're doing something in terms of showing different behaviors. It's going to depend a lot on, again, how they justify it in the film, right? Why is the Mosasaurus working with the Spinos? I think knowing that will go a long way in sort of deciding whether it's really stupid or just like, oh, just silly movie stuff. Because I'm one of those folks who doesn't mind it when a movie does silly movie stuff, you know? Heck yeah, look at all the Mickeys in chat. That's what I call the Spino. What do you guys think of the Spino? I think we actually might have talked about this last week as well. Maybe even yesterday. Who knows? Oh, it's funny. Sometimes my fingers just randomly switch back to the Jurassic World Evolution 2 mod controls. Oh, why did the coloring change all of a sudden? Oh, weather is turned on. Oh, look at how glossy Marax! Yes, embrace the wetness. That's a callback to yesterday. Embrace the wetness. Neo says, the cynical part of me thinks they're not going to explain anything the fans want explanations for. That's actually a really good point. I hope... You know, I don't think the Spino and Mosa collaboration is going to get a verbal explanation. I think it's just going to be hinted at why they do what they do. But I think you're totally right. They're not going to explain everything. Because this franchise has like a fan base of people who want everything explained. And I don't even think that's like the best way to go about making a movie, you know? Not everything needs an explanation. Not everything needs to be explicit. But yeah, I would appreciate it if they at least hint at the logic behind Spino. Well, more the logic with why the Mosa is working with them. Because he shouldn't really need the help, honestly. Daily Dino Facts? When do I think Jurassic World Evolution 3 will release? Well, I mean, I did do a video on this last week, so if you want, like, my thoughts in a more well thought out way, my brain functions better when it has the chance to write a script before. But I think there's a good chance we're gonna see it in, like, September, October, November, that time range. I don't think a release alongside Dominion is off the tables yet, but it is starting to get close to that. I'm of the opinion that they need to reveal it soon if they're gonna release close to the movie. And by close to the movie, I mean something like within a month, right? Either before or after. Hey, James, thanks so much for being here. Have a good week. Okay, so I'm gonna dig out like a little pocket. Alright, let me think. Well, okay, this would not be an option. So the park would have to go all the way around. So this is maybe... Oh god. How it would like continue into the rest of the park, right? And then you have like this little pocket maybe. Is my intensity not... It is at 100%. Why does it not feel... Am I at the... Oh, I'm at the edge of the map. Oh, gotcha. So yeah, I'm gonna add rock wall to this as well, so that when we're at this point, you know, right now we just see like this void. I just want to complete the background. Whoa, hey, someone gifted a membership. Vivian Vixen gifted 5 memberships. Holy heck. We got Cameron Beatty, Matt Baker, Shang Tsung, Mario Sonic Gamer, and Nate the Mate. Hey, thank you so much, Vivian Vixen. That's so generous. And to everyone who's just become a member, welcome. Look at this. Cinema. Oh, that's so kind, Vivian Vixen. Thank you so much. And if you were just gifted a membership, it is random. But do give a thanks to Vivian Vixen in the chat. Absolute cinema. Alright. I want to leave a little bit more space back here. With like the terrain peeking through. Because then when you use the foliage brush, it's just going to look real nice. Real nice. So yeah, we're adding some gaps in the genome. I need to dig it out a little bit more. So, just pretend to infinity and beyond. That's how... Yeah, we could like have like a bit of a canyon. Might be cool. Any hoozle? Hello? Oh, I'm so close to the edge that might be a bit of an issue. Hey, Neurotic Vows Plays just became a paleontologist. Thanks so much. Welcome. Bam. 2 rock walls in 2 days. Look, y'all know how much I love my rocks. Can't say I didn't warn you. Oh, do you play these games for the awesome dinosaurs? No. I specifically love Prehistoric Kingdom for the rocks. I'm only like half joking. There. We don't have to continue any further. It's just about this sideline, right? Because, again, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get to that point, but it's nice to have dreams. Alright, so that's that rock wall. Well, the base of it, right? So what you want to do now is... Here, we're going to add a different rock, and we're just going to mix up the texture. And we might actually change up the color of this one. So if we go... Well, that's barely darker. It's really barely darker. Anyway. Oh, hold on. I think... Oh, good God. No, I'm just gonna drop in some of these things. Just, literally just to break up the repeated nature of the pattern, right? Oh, I do really love rocks. I'm sorry. It's just a thing. It's my thing. Don't judge me too harshly. Please be kind. Charizard King! Oh, hold on. The best way to beat Rexy is by destroying her plot armor pills. Look. You can never do that. That's the beauty of plot armor. There's no way. God dang it. Why did... I could not turn it. Hold on. I'm gonna get you a hug. 1 second. Ooh. I messed it up. There's no fighting the plot armor. How would you guys... Because, like, my stance on it is I really don't want Rexy or Blue to return in Jurassic World Rebirth. You know, we've been there. We've done that. And, yeah, at this point, these dinosaurs do have such a plot armor that I'm not interested in seeing them again. But what do you guys think about that? Do you want them to return? Lexicus says, leave them alone. ECM Cookies 2 says, I'm okay with it. They did Blue dirty. That's my 2 cents. Did they do Blue dirty? What do you mean? You mean like how she was barely in Dominion, maybe? Honestly, it's not even that noticeable how much the pattern repeats. Let me whip out here. How about we chuck in a couple of these and then we'll call it a day and then we'll move on to the next phase. Which is even more rocks, just in a different location. I want to say I'm sorry, but that might be a lie. That might be a lie. Because I really do love me rocks. Which is good, you know? Alright, honestly, I'm just having a look. It's really not noticeable anymore that I've used the same rock a million times. Alright. So, what I hope will work is, can I use... Ah, god dang it. Okay, so I might need to move this inward just a teeny tiny bit. Oh god, what a... Oh. That's how you do that. You idiot. Hey, why is this thing... Oh, hold on. Oh god! Oh, that's aggressive. No thank you. I don't hate it, but it stands out a bit too much. Like that. Let's change the size. I want to be able to add, like, the foliage to it. I want to be able to cheat. Alright, can I add foliage to this now? Yes, okay. See, this is what we want. Some ferny business right here. Mephisto edits says, hey Evo, it's the cheese bread man. I'm building a Jurassic World Evolution 2 park, and I have an exhibit where you look down into it, like the one from your entrance video, and I don't know which dinosaurs to put in it. I mean, if you look down into it, I would say go big or go home. So honestly, any big species will suffice, in my opinion, at least. Maybe chat can give you a suggestion. Chat always comes through with the best suggestions. Another super chat from Charizard King. Hey! Hold on. Did I give you a hug after? I don't think I did. I think I completely... So we're gonna do it twice. I got distracted by my love for rocks. Charizard King says, if the Stegoceratops ever got a new cosmetic variant based off the movie design and the Jurassic World, the game design, would it make it better? I mean, it just depends on how they execute it. I think it might make it better, yes, if they don't oversize the horns the way they have done currently. I don't think I would ever really like the hybrid, but I do think the Nasudo angle would be cooler. Look at all these lovely ferns. Oh my god. We're out of the render range. Yeah, those are all outside the render range. God dang it. Skibbity buddies! I hate that that word is a thing, man. Is it worth getting Prehistoric Kingdom when I have Jurassic World Evolution 2? I think so. I think they're two very different games, honestly. I think people think too much in terms of generalizations. Like, oh, they're both park builders, so they're both the same. But That's really not the case. They're such different games. You get such a different experience out of them. That, yeah, I would say that if you're into, like, highly detailed building, I would 100% recommend that you get this. And, you know, not to mention that you get like a different dinosaur experience as well with, you know, Jurassic World Evolution obviously having the Jurassic World dinosaur aesthetic, which is very much a brand in and of itself. These rocks are much more brown. Let me find like a midway point. Doesn't have to be the same, it just really clashed earlier. I think maybe a little bit more towards red. That's pretty close actually. Yo, Ryan McGee! Thank you so much for the super chat, I appreciate it. Should I add Giga or Spino to my first modded park? I mean, if it's a modded park, I feel like you should also use modded species. Maybe not exclusively, but yeah, you should definitely have a shop around. But I would say... I would go for a Giga, because I feel like Spino gets a lot of love already. Hold on, I need to do a Yahoo before I forget.
Yahoo!
Yahoo! I really appreciate the super chat. Thanks so much. By the way, I hope you're having fun with your first modded park. Sorry, I'm just humming along. The rocks are multiplying. Can never have too many rocks. Look, it's just a thing. There, I gotta blend the two colors together a bit. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. A Valencia. Oh my god, your average Milo drinker just upgraded to paleobotanist. Heck yeah. But A Valencia asks, how do you change size so easily? It is with the Alt key. Hold on. I'm gonna show you. So Shift is to move up and down. So that's if I hold Shift and I move my cursor, I move the thing up and down. Now I let go of Shift and I can just move it around. If I hold down Alt, which I'm doing right now, and I move my cursor, I can make it bigger, larger. So I'm just basically always switching between using Shift and using Alt to really quickly change them. And I also have random scale turned on so that when I place something... Hold on. Boop. There, see? You can see them change size automatically as well. So that's how we roll. Alright, so what I wanted to do, right, is make this into a tunnel. I don't particularly like this color of the rock, so I'm just gonna go back. Do I like this? Yeah, that's fine. So, I'll make the interior first, and then just gotta add a rocky roof. That's gonna be very annoying to work inside of. Could you move, please? Oh my god, that's huge. That's what she said. Yeah, so we're gonna go yes. Yes, yes. So we're gonna go that way. And then, yeah, somewhere around here. It's not gonna be a huge tunnel, because again, I think it's gonna be really annoying to work inside of. Let's get rid of this weird peak. Begone! Nature! You demon! A wise girl once said a park is not done without rocks. Is a park really a park without any rocks? It is the essence. You can have a park without dinosaurs, you can't have a park without rocks. Cheers, Arcane, you're doing so many super chats, that's really generous. Please don't feel the need to do that though. I promise I do try my best to read comments in chat. I try. I'm working on a modded park in Planet Zoo. I didn't even know modding in Planet Zoo was necessary. I mean, I do know people mod species into Planet Zoo, but like, what kind of mods are we talking about?
Yahoo!
Alright, let me just... We need a rock emoji if we have a bush one. Yeah, but the bush one was easy. I think a rock is just gonna look like a giant pile of, well, shit. I mean, if Ian Malcolm can say it, I can say it. Alright, just doing the same thing, because, again, one trick pony. No tunnel, just rocks. Well, what I mean, I guess cave is a better way to put it. It's gonna be a cave, but with like an opening on both sides. It's not gonna be like a beautifully made tunnel. It's just gonna be straight up rocks. Because that's how I roll. Alright, and we can add some ferns over there. Turn around. Okay, so I need my walkway to go through here. And I think I might just make... maybe I should have dug it down a little bit, actually, so that the path is still elevated. How do I get rid of that? Oh, like that. Hold on, I do think I want to do that. Not too much, but just so I can add, like, some ferns down there, and they're just gonna be walking across a bed of ferns. Alright, so if I add ferns in there now, did I put... Yeah, see? That's sexy. That's cute. Would they wouldn't be growing in a cave, though, would they? Because there's no... God dang, there's no light. There's no sun. Whatever. They're cave ferns. Realism, schmalism. Nature doesn't make the rules, I make the rules. Alright. Oh yeah, so I need to continue my walkway. Hold on, can I go straight or do I need a curve bit? I can go straight a little bit, but... I think... I'll just grab the curve. Is he curving the right way? He does curve the right way. Okay, which axis? It is the green one. Alright, let's get close. Sexy. I mean, that's pretty. That's a pretty good curve. Yeah, that's pretty decent. Cool. I am gonna need a straight piece now. Boop. Straight, 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 straight. Are you straight? Straight adjacent. Good enough. Deft Harbor says, Evo, for them to realistically grow in the cave, you could put a few little light holes. Oh, no, but that's super cool. Yes! We're gonna do like a cave with a skylight. I love you guys. Yes! We're eating some good rocks today, people. Heck yeah. Yes. Delicious. Is my straight bit maybe a bit too long? That's what she said. No, I think that's fine. Move this bad boy! Oh, hey, yeah. Bam! Yeah, and then from here, it could just continue with path. What elevation are we on? We are a little higher than this part. Are we on... The trees make it impossible. Trees, you make it impossible. I need to get rid of some trees. Here, because this is... Okay, so they're at this level. And it's not that big of a difference, honestly. That's pretty good. Like, we can cover that height difference with just a sloping path. Problem solved, I say. Yeah? Yeah! If you smooth that out. Oh, heck yeah, you can just... Oh, heck yeah! Alright, so... My ferns... Yeah, so I have to make a roof that is gonna be time intensive, not gonna lie. Oh my god, guys, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the update when we can just walk around. It's gonna be so great, because right now the camera's speeding up. Because the camera's like, what do you want from me? But can you imagine we can just walk around like this? Oh my god, it's gonna be so good. If I don't yeet myself off this thing. It's gonna be amazing. It has already been an hour, but thanks to the generous people at the start who participated in our little super chat experiment goal thing, we're gonna continue for half an hour longer than usual, so we still have an hour and a half to go. Whether you like it or not, honestly, you can't get rid of me that easily. I'm here to stay. Well, for an hour and a half at least. Alright, so what is going to be the easiest way to go about this? Because this is a little too flat, if you ask me. I mean, that is the easy way. That is very easy. So maybe that is the way. We can beautify it. Oh, the difficulty here is making our skylights. Because that's what we want, right? I also like the idea of the rock cave, like ceiling being quite high. She's having a think. She's having a little think. I need to make some adjustments to this thing. I think we're gonna do the same thing I did with the rock wall, right? We're just gonna use this basic rock, make like the basic shape of the roof, and then we'll add different rocks to it to add in the necessary variation. So what I want to do is first of all angle it, because this rock wall is lower than this one, so we want to like use that a little bit, I think. And I want to stretch him like that, shrink him like that. That's just going to make it easier to add our skylights, I think, allegedly. Are we high enough? Honestly, I think I need to flip it. I think, because this thing... Let's flip it. Ooh, oh god, I didn't mean to get so trigger happy. What? Oh god, I just messed it up. God dang it. The flat side should be the inside, or the flattest side at least. Is that tall enough? I think we can go a little higher, honestly. Maybe? Allegedly? I think the actual entrance will beautify, so we'll pull it back from the entrance a little bit anyway. Alright. Is that high enough? That's the question. I'm gonna take it a little higher, I think. I like the idea of this being like a really grand... I don't want it to feel claustrophobic. So here we're gonna build in a skylight. You see it, right? The vision is visioning, allegedly. There. And then... Oh god, I just did the same thing again. Boop. Shablooey. It is the green axis. There, and then that's gonna be another skylight. This is a fancy cave, okay? Well, we're getting... It is quite tall, but that's okay, that's sexy. This one is completely floating. I actually think he is, because of the angle, we went up a bit as well. So I'm gonna lower him down. Angle a bit more like that. Angle this one a bit more like that. Alright, it's not looking like much yet, but this is just the base, right? This is the foundation, which is weird because it's the ceiling. Don't overthink it. I never do. This is how we get it started. Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's another yellow super chat. That's wild. Torian. Secret tunnel, secret tunnel. I bet it's a reference to something, but I don't know what it is. Someone needs to educate me, I think. Khaled Fahad, hey Evo, I was just wondering what level of experience you would be like. I mean, you said you're a beginner, so what level do you think you are now? I think I still very much am a beginner in Prehistoric Kingdom. Because I don't play it as much. I spend so much time in Jurassic World Evolution 2 that I don't play this game as often as I should, Here, see, like right now, I'm clicking on terrain when I'm looking for rocks. I need to go here. So, I would say I'm still a beginner. Maybe like upper end of beginner, you know? Okay. So, bigify it. I think I'm just gonna place a couple of them down and then angle them. So, we'll place it. We'll place it. This is also not the final shape of the skylights, but we're just working our way from big to small. There you go. Let me just check what's happening on the interior. That's fine. Okay, so that's the first one. Sinking this bad boy. Think that's pretty good. Yep. I do declare. I was trying to think of jobs completely different from anything dinosaur and somehow was able to quickly find a relation between them. I found therapy and went, you'd need that after a dino attack. You have... The train of thought is weird. But that's relatable as well. Hold on, I'm just quietly reading chat right now. That's not how streaming works. Alright. Moving on, moving on, moving on. Big. I think the underside right now is the most important, so there he is. Like that. On top I can just add like, you know, regular rocks, not these flat buddies. Well, let me have a look. Where are you? That's you. So about like that. Alright, so next step I think is make like the proper shape for my skylights, because this is a little bonkers. So I think we're actually gonna... Hold on. What does your underside look like? Oh, that's pretty flat actually. Perfect. Here, seeing this is gonna give us a bit more of a jagged edge. I just gotta be careful not to sink them too low. I mean, we can always grab them and reposition them, but still. Yo, we are at 300 likes. I have not been doing my due diligence with the Ian Malcolm laughs. I think I need to make the dude chuckle 3 times in a row right now. I literally don't think I've made him laugh once this stream. That's one. That's 2. And now once more, with feeling. I really appreciate the likes. It helps out a lot. Thank you, guys. Do I want to leave it this big? Yeah, maybe, honestly. Maybe. Maybe. Let's move on to this one. Because this one is already a bit smaller, so we'll make this one smaller. Make it like a weirder shape as well. Sexy. Maybe this one is sized up to mix it up a bit. I should be checking the underside for a moment to see if I dropped something too low. Let's have a look. Actually, it's not bad. It's maybe a little low. Let's raise them up a teeny bit. This one's low. Honestly, I thought it would be really difficult and annoying to get in here, but this camera is pretty good. It's not bad. We can definitely still work in here. This isn't blended as nicely, I will say that. So what I might do... Which axis, though? Not that one. Oh, it's blue. Dabba-dee-dabba-die. There you go. That's nice. That's nice. That's not bad. Oh, I think that's pretty cool. I like the skylights. Dev Turbo, excellent. Yeah, so right now we have like the how do I say this? Like you really see the straight lines of the roof and then the vertical lines of the walls. So we need to also make that a bit more of an arch, but the basic structure is getting there. I want to keep working on the top first. Is the cat fed? Heck yeah. Kitty cat. I also need to remind myself that, you know, we will be putting in foliage here, so if it's not perfect, that's alright. We can fill the nonsense with foliage. Honestly, this side looks quite good already. Alright, so working on the entrances. Should I make him bigger, actually? Now that I look at it, I might. Yeah, I might. Yeah. Just extending it. Yeah, I feel like I should extend it a little bit. Hold on, which axis? Ooh. That's intense. There. Better. Better, 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 better. What's my favorite Jurassic movie? It can't be Jurassic Park 1. What? What do you mean it can't be Jurassic Park 1? Because it is Jurassic Park 1. It's like objectively the best of the franchise. But if I can't choose the first one, then I'll say the second one. Yeah, oh, you know what would be cool? A pillar. You know I like pillars too. Don't look too deep into that, Freud. You have a pillar somewhere. Where would a pillar make sense? Maybe like right by one of the skylights. I mean, it's something. It makes me chuckle. Where is this rock? Oh, there he is. Okay, it's getting a little difficult now because there's like all sorts of stuff in the way. I can't even place it there. So I have to grab it now. Hold on, I need... There you go, that's what I need. Don't mind Evo, she just likes humming along. 'Cause she's stupid. Nope. That one? That's not... There you go. Okay, so now the goal is to try to make the entrance a little bit more arched. Which is a bit of a struggle bus for me, not gonna lie. But you see what I mean, right? Instead of it going whoop, 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 we need to, yeah, create like a little bit of an arch to it. A little. Ooh, this stuff is cool. Well, okay. Apparently they just all point up. I think I need to stack, maybe? No. Wait, why don't they face down in the picture? And they are stalactites, so they should be facing down. I don't know why they're facing up. Oh, align to surface. Yeah, align to surface might be it. Oh, but that's not great. I don't know if I want to go in that far. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Octojelly 8, this one of your first times, or your first time joining a stream? Heck yeah, welcome. It's, oh god, I need to turn all sorts of stuff off. what I was saying, it's not the most high octane stream, but you know, we fiddle about in our dinosaur game. We have some fun with some rocks. That's really all you need. Don't overthink it. Just play with some rocks. What else is a dinosaur game for, if not, you know, rocks? Alright, we're getting somewhere now. Toilet warrior. Oh my god. Says, rocks my favorite. They're delicious. Maybe I should have placed my pillar just at the entrance, actually. I think it's gonna look better there. Just like holding up the weight of the world. He's a little skinny at the top, so let's make him not so skinny at the top. Do, 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 do. My lord is a big feller. No, he's a long feller. I get real quiet working on this stuff. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. It's taking more brain power than you would assume. Maybe not for me, but I think we all assume that this takes a lot of my brain power. Alright, so I don't think I'm gonna do the interior right now. I'm just gonna focus on the entrance and the exit. So on the other side, we need to turn this into an arch as well. And we're gonna make this one quite a smaller arch, like it already is, but we're really gonna lean into that. And we're gonna make it like quite a claustrophobic entrance. And then the cave is gonna feel quite nice, quite airy. Khaled says, hey Evo, you need to go get a GoFundMe because of the emotional damage you will get from the baby Paraceratherium. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video like showcasing all of the babies when that update comes out. And yeah, I'm just gonna... What the heck? Huh. What a long, weird filler. But yeah, I'm just gonna get it out of my system right away at the very start. Hope that works. Oh my god. Look how skinny. I need to change his proportions. And yeah, hopefully that'll work. Hopefully once I've made like a video just going, oh, look at how cute this one is. Oh my god, look at how cute this one is. Maybe that'll make future videos less insufferable. Doubtful, but an honest attempt will be made. But yeah, I think we're all gonna be feeling the effects of just how heckin' cute those babies are gonna be. Honestly, I think I need to get way smaller with it. You know what surprises me? Look at all these different rock types. Why don't they just have a rock arch? That actually surprised me. Like, sure, yeah, you can make a rock arch. That's like the thing with this game, right? You can literally make anything you want if you just use enough pieces. I am surprised that they don't have just a ready-made rock arch that you can size up and down as needed. What's up with that, PK? What's up with that? Sorry, I just burped because I'm a lady. Oh god, I clicked it off because I'm stupid. There. And then up, you raise me up. Honestly, this is just the best rock for this, because it has like that bit of a top-heavy thing going on. Huh. I don't actually know how that works. The only babies I will be excited about, like, ever. Honestly, same. Unless, of course, Jurassic World Evolution 3 is gonna add them babies, then they will also get all the appropriate excitement. Honestly, baby animals in general are just adorable. Alright, we're getting somewhere now. Now we're getting somewhere. As an entrance, that looks pretty good. Now it just needs to, like, blend in. There's even a hole. There's a hole. There, cover that up with one of these so we don't see that it's the same rock a million freaking times. Oh, I clicked it down. Down, boy. Alright. Oh god, that's hideous. Okay, it's a good thing I checked. Yep. I mean, if I just extend it, it'll be fine, I think. Where are you? Like that. Yeah. It's a little... Hold on. Like that? Am I hiding the weirdness? Yeah, more or less. Okay, cool. Yeah, the interior still definitely needs some work, but I won't bother you guys with that. But yeah, we need to, like... Honestly, I would curve the entire thing. Although, I might hide it with foliage. I might do that. Alright, back it up. So yeah. Small entrance here, and then you go through the cave. You have... Oh, I'm a little too soon. You have the skylights. One. And a bigger one. And then you come to the mouth of the cave. And right now, it's really obvious that this is just a pillar. And really what I'd want it to be is two nice arches. So I should work on that as well. Goji Studios, I appreciate that. Thank you. We just muck about and hope for the best. That's the strategy. Let me just place a couple of these. Anybody got any exciting plans for this week? Is something happening? School, work, an event, whatever? while I fiddle about with some more rocks. At least we have half an hour extra today, so perfect excuse to fiddle about with rocks. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. DevTarbo Evo, I still want to know if you would like to have Mosasaurus with Orca colors and patterns. Also, I'm glad I could provide help with the cave. My life goal has been completed. Thank you for your support. Thank you! It was a brilliant idea, not gonna lie. I love Orca, so... I mean, I wouldn't want it to be the exact same pattern, just because it's... Like, an Orca pattern is so recognizable that I think it might look a little, how do I... It would break immersion, I think, if it would really just straight up have Orca coloration. But they could they definitely should get more creative with the colorations of their, like, really all their marine species. Like, talking about Jurassic World Evolution 3. Jesse Hansen, you're having twins soon? Oh my gosh, you're gonna be busy for the next 18 years. But congratulations. It's slowly getting better. Emphasis on slowly. Slowly. I work so goddamn slowly. I'm the same with editing. Like, how many years have I been doing YouTube at this point? I'm still so slow with editing. It's quite annoying, not gonna lie. Oh god, I keep doing that. How about I flip this one? Oop. Yeet. Oop. Like that. This way. I really have to think about this stuff. It does not come naturally. Clearly. Hold on, can we cheat the system? Do, 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 do. Can very much see, you can see how it was made, which is quite frustrating. I think if I hide this, that'll help a lot. You can really see the seam there. Oh yeah, oh this is helping. Okay, this is helping. Let's do a little switcheroo. Maybe a different one, maybe this one and make it small. Alright, I think this is working. Allegedly. Possibly. Maybe. If you squint. Look, whenever you look at an Evo build, just, you know, squint. Works a lot better. You'll be a lot more satisfied. Okay, I think when we throw some foliage around here, that's okay. Just nod. Just nod. Just go along with it, people. Just go along with it. Rocks taste good with apple juice. ZP photography. I should have a pet rock. I should have a pet rock. Why don't I have a pet rock? That's the question. I also think I need to add like some rocks just randomly in here. Ooh. I do declare that we are getting somewhere now. Ooh, ooh. There you go. And then, yeah, if I grab path. What path type have I been using? Okay, this one mostly. That'll be this one. So you would kind of, how do you curve? Like, C? No. Shift? No. Oh, maybe you need to place it first. It is C, okay. No? C again, C again. There, and that's gonna... Yeah. I think that's pretty nifty, honestly. Just wanna... Here, blend this out a bit. There, and maybe another... No. Here, we'll use this one. Something like that. There you go! Oh, I like the skylights. That's a great suggestion. I cannot wait to walk around this place with first person mode. Miss Moon, how do you open modular building? Not sure if I understand the question. How do you open modular building? Okay, so you just have an item. I mean, it's already open, so yeah, I don't think I know what you mean. And if you place an item and you click on it, maybe that's what you mean. And you want to move it, you go up here. And that does it. Maybe that's what you mean. I think that's pretty sexy. So, if we whip out some foliage now. Here, like this stuff maybe? Yeah. And we stack it and align it so we can... Here, do some of that action. That's just gonna, yeah, make it look more natural. Oh my god, he's big. Surround road, yeah, it's off, okay. Hey, we have Tyrannosaurus in the chat. Hello, hello. Apologies, just joining now. Been busy packing as we just bought an apartment here in London and moving next week. Happy Sunday. Oh my god, I'm so jealous. I've been apartment hunting for like a year now without success. Oh, I'm so jealous. I'm just totally happy for you. I'm just sad for myself. Oh, but congratulations on the new place. That's awesome. She says, with a tear running down her cheek. because sometimes it does a little wacky where it stands up quite a bit, so I'm just gonna blend that out to the right level. I should probably do that with some of these as well. Pretty sexy, I think, at least. Could be cool if we have like some vines or something hanging off this thing. I'm a little worried that it's gonna look a little weird though. I think vines are in here. They are. Just, hello. There you are. Oh, he's stacking. Right. So let's turn that off. Big vine. I'll add more foliage to make that make sense. Just want to place me vines first. Yeah, because right now they're just like growing out of nowhere, right? But once we add some foliage here, it'll make more sense. Yo, Vivian Vixen! Thank you so much for the super chat. So many dancing dialogues today. Alright, Evo, I got it. Let's create an OnlyFans for your sexy rocks and earn money by selling rock pics so you can get your dream home. I think I'm the only one who would be so obsessed with rocks. I think it's a very personal affliction. I do not presume there are many people in the world who would agree that a rock is a sexy, sexy beast. Can you imagine, though? Oh yeah, jungly. It would be helpful, sir, if you would just hang down. So what if we do that again? He's not exactly hanging straight down. He's like, oh, this way, this way, this way, this way. Which way? Which way? Which way do you want? Which way do you want me, boss? I can point any way you like. Except down. Yeah, come on. I just want you hanging down. I guess I'm gonna have to do it the hard way. Alright. It's pretty... Oh god, I just grabbed the wrong axis. I need green! No, stop showing blue! I need the green one! Alright, I think we're gonna call that the classic Evo good enough. Xenoraptor, thank you so much. Rock viewing gallery win. Heck yeah, you got it. Heck yeah. Y'all got the right picture. Oh my god, we've almost been streaming for 2 hours. What is this absolute madness? Wait, no, where the heck did the last hour go? I spent an hour doing this. Good god. I'm so sorry. Oh man. I appreciate you guys coming to hang out for this nonsense. I appreciate it. Y'all are troopers. For real, for real, for real. Hold on, I think I'm gonna need a different plant. Maybe this guy just again. What are you like? Oh, that. Oh, hold on. That's cute. Ah, look at his little baller ferns. Hold on. It's a big one. Oh, I like that. Oh, that makes her happy. Happy as a clam, I tell you. That's not what I needed, though. Oh, maybe this is kind of cool. Do I have it that? Yep. Want a bit of a jungly appeal here. Just gotta make sure that it doesn't like stand on top of the leaf of something, which is gonna give it a weird angle. I do still think I need something more bushy though, so maybe I will go back to this. And I might turn that off. He's at a bit of a bad angle now. There, that's a good angle. Just straight. Yeah, okay, yeah. That is what we needed. That's pretty cool. Neb, do I plan on making more Prehistoric Kingdom content? Definitely. I think for now, it's mostly gonna be live streams. Because it's just a really, like, low threshold way to make content on the game for me. Because you know, I'm not at speed build levels for this game, just being honest. And I will, of course, be doing a showcase of the upcoming baby update that is expected for April. But yeah, I think streaming is just going to be like a nice gateway for me to get some more Prehistoric Kingdom content out there. Also sort of gauge how, you know, how you guys feel about that. Because I've done some Prehistoric Kingdom videos in the past, and they've just always performed really poorly on the channel. And I do have to think about, like, you know, this is my job, so I sort of have to think of it as, like return of investment, almost, right? I'm investing a lot of time into building something in Prehistoric Kingdom, because it's a slow process. I'm extra slow. So if I make a video on Prehistoric Kingdom, that's like days worth of content making. And then if it doesn't get a lot of views, that's just a bad move for me. That damages my channel, damages my income. So yeah, I sort of have to take it one step at a time and sort of gauge if people are actually interested, actually watching. I want some more of those sexy ferns though. Where were those? Were they here? Oh, they were here. And then... here, these guys. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah! Oh, there's the shizzle. I like that. I like that. Daily Dino Facts, what do I think is better, Jurassic Park or Jurassic World? Jurassic Park 100%. If we're talking about the movies, right? I mean, if we're talking about the park experience, I think the Jurassic World park is the better park, because it was actually completed. And you could actually, you know, see stuff. But yeah, in terms of movies, I would say no contest. Alright, there you go. Jungle. And I guess we could sort of roll with that and sort of make this a jungly sector within the park. But that looks pretty nifty. Oh, thank you, game, for the autosave. And then you come out here, you look out over the wetlands. Very rocky wetlands, but still. I mean, this looks good. Oh! Hey, buddy. What's up? Alright, folks, so we have half an hour left on the stream. Normally, I only stream for 2 hours, so we would be wrapping it up here, but we did a super chat goal at the start of the stream. 5 golden super chats for an extra 30 minutes, because I wanted to test out how the super chat goals work, and yeah, we got like 5 dancing dilos right away. So we're going to be continuing for another 30 minutes here. Sorry. You're stuck with me a little longer. Obviously, you're free to leave whenever you feel like it. But yeah, we're going to be continuing. So yeah, that's all thanks to people doing a super chat. So the reason I wanted to test that, by the way, just to get into that a little bit. Ooh, he sits. She sits, excuse me. But yeah, the reason I wanted to test that is because I want to use it for the full day stream. What I want to do for the full day stream is not have any ads during the stream, because I think that's just going to be annoying for the people who want to be there for a long time. Obviously, nobody is expected that they're going to be there for a long time. You can pop in and out, but I know some people will be there for a while, and I don't want them to be bombarded with ads. So, yeah. Oh, this is kind of... Ooh, what's happening? Hey, don't step on her! Oh my god, typical man. But yeah, since I won't be running ads on the full day stream, that also means, you know, again, Hey, stop doing that! Gosh, he's rude. But yeah, that means I won't be earning any money that day, so I was kind of hoping that maybe some people would do a super chat, so I figured, we might turn it into a goal or something, see how that works. Oh, this is so cool. The murky water isn't great, but... Oh, and now can you imagine the baby swimming next to it? Can you imagine? Oh, he's getting a little weird around the grass. Okay. Where's the other one? The other one was swimming too, right? Through the mangroves. Oh, there he is, there he is, there he is. Hey, buddy. Where's your third wheeler? Wait, where is your third wheeler? Wait, what? Wait, what? Hello? Oh, you're right here. Oh my god, I totally... Aww! Look how cute! Yes, I did just call a Spinosaurus cute. Sue me! Sue me! Gorgeous. Oh. I could look at this all goddamn day. I really could. I like it so, so much. Alright, what should I work on next? I keep thinking, oh, I can play some ferns, but it's just a render distance. What else can we add? What else can we work on? Like, obviously we can continue working in this section, but... Are we done here? I think I want to extend... Okay, so first of all, I want to extend this out just a little bit. I need to connect that and sort of slope this down. So it's not just, you know, a standalone rock arch. And in the meantime, yeah, come on through with some suggestions that we might add. We have a slight color difference again. There, that's pretty good. just doing it the lazy way. As per usual. And if I get rid of that one... Hey, Trollsaurus, thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. Must say, cannot wait for the baby content. You may need subtitles for the incoherent squeaks and squeals you'll be inevitably doing. Yes. Charizard King, poor vanilla dinosaur. I don't even know what that means.
Yahoo!
Yahoo! Oh, I can heart this one as well. Hold on, I feel like I missed something maybe. No? No, I saw that one. Okay. Oh god, it's Vivian Vixen doing another super chat. Holy heck, you guys are generous. Well, I have to leave a little early, so here's a goodbye, a hug to everyone. Gotta go get a lift in at the gym. Hope you all have a good day. Oh my god, you're a better person than me. Going to the gym. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope to see you again in chat soon. Have a great day, great week, all the things. All the things. Oh, I just placed a rock inside other rocks. Rockception. Okay, see, but yeah, now that makes a little more sense. Okay. So many rock arches. I love them so much. I love them so much. Okay, let's see if you guys have some peak suggestions for what we're going to be doing here in this last 20 or so minutes. Maybe we'll have a little brainstorm about how we can continue this. Maybe we'll have a species here. Does that make... Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Hold on, let me just expand the area, and then we'll go into the hatchery, and we'll go shopping for what we can do over here. Just prepping the surgical area. Then shaving the surgical area. Why are these not deleting? What the heck is going on? Sure. That's fine. That's not weird at all. So yeah, this is where we're going to be continuing the park, right? We can connect the path there and there. So this is how we, yeah, make a loop. I need to figure out how to get rid of this thing, though. Okay, like that. There you go. Edit. Get rid of these. Get rid of these. I'm very specific about which trees I want and which ones I don't. Alright, there you go. Sexy. Alright, look at that. This is our canvas! Let's decide which dinosaur is gonna go here. Good stuff. Charizard King! Oh my gosh, another dancing dialogue. Thank you guys so much. I bet a Carcharodontosaurus dresses up in a shark costume for Halloween, while the rebirth Spinosaurus dresses up as a missile launcher. I mean, in this game, I think Nigel literally refers to Carcharodontosaurus as a land shark. Which always makes me think about that really old Jenna Marbles video where she makes a joke about land sharks. Alright. He's still doing the thing? He's been doing this the entire time. We just weren't looking. Well done, buddy. Well done. Okay, what are we gonna do? What are the suggestions from chat? I feel like maybe not huge theropod. Because hold on, let me walk you through the experience, right? So we have this first section, which is Brontosaurus, Apatosaurus, Ankylosaurus, and then they walk along this path and they get 2 huge theropods. So I feel maybe smaller carnivore, maybe something like that. I feel like, you know, if you take this path as this good sir is doing right now, and you already see Carcharodontosaurus and Spinosaurus, I feel like you need something else, something to spice it up. Alright, I see some Dilophosaurus suggestions. Ooh, I think this is gonna be a poll. I think this is gonna be a poll. You know I like polls. Okay, so in terms of smaller carnivores, we have Coelophytes. Oh, okay, if you click on it, that... Look at the little dude! He's so skinny! He's so skinny! Yee! So we have Coelophysis. That is really cool. Dilophosaurus. Velociraptor. Velociraptor maybe too small? We could go herbivore, of course. I'm not really sold on whether I want to add Cenozoics to this park. If I do, it's going to be in a dedicated section. So I'm going to make the executive decision not to include those. I quite like the idea of doing a herbivore again. I don't think chat is going to be agreeing with me, but... I wouldn't hate doing a herbivore again. Hold on, let me look at the space again, right? I mean, we can make that as big as we want, obviously. Alright. I'm gonna put it to a poll, but I am gonna put a couple of herbivores in that poll, honestly. I think Velociraptor is too small. So we're gonna do, in terms of carnivores, Coelophysis... Oh god, I keep forgetting that. Coelophysis, Dilophosaurus, and then they're gonna battle against... We'll do a Ceratopsid and a Hadrosaurid. So let me start a poll. Pick. Coelophysis. Dilophosaurus. Add option. Alright, which herbivore... Well, which... With Ornithopoda should we do? Throw a suggestion out there. I'll add it to the poll. The poo-poo says Mudabura, so I'll put Mudaburasaurus. Alright, and then which Marginocephalia. I just call them ceratopsians for now, for inaccuracy's sake. Okay, so which one of this group? Alright, I think Ruby Rules is the first one. Styracosaurus. Styracosaurus. Alright, you guys decide on that. I think I might know who's gonna win, but we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. It wouldn't be the first time you guys surprise me, and I'll like carve out what I think we might need, right? That's not here. That was my Jurassic World Evolution 2 muscle memory going over there. Yep. So obviously they just had an experience of being high up looking down at the dinosaurs, right? So we want them to be on the same level as the dinosaurs this time around. So my instinct to dig down was wrong. It needs to be on the same level. Maybe I'll just color in with... what's like really light sand? That's really light, okay. Smiley face. He looks kind of evil, not gonna lie. He disturbs me. What I think it would be... Well, I guess it kind of depends. Okay, Dilophosaurus is in the lead. Dilophosaurus would need more space. So what I'm thinking is like two habitats back to back, right? So the other one would connect like that. Path goes that way, path goes that way. Would that be big enough? I can just grab one once we've decided and see. I don't think that'll be big enough. Okay, so now brainstorming, I might, you know, obviously I can make it bigger as needed, but brainstorming about viewing opportunities. What can we do here? You know, aside from the obvious. Hold on. What I like doing is sort of repeating stuff throughout a park, sort of give like a park a design identity. I guess the walkways are really the design identity of this park. I don't necessarily think that makes sense here. We could have a walkway just go straight across in between the two habitats, maybe? Maybe. Alright, how's this poll going? Oh my god, I can end that right now. That is very clear. Alright, Dilophosaurus. That was indeed the one I thought would win as well. Alright, let's have a look at the skins. Jurassic, this is what a Dialo is supposed to look like. Big. Alright, so we have that one. Ooh. Is this feathered? I do think that's supposed to be a feathery texture. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I think this is probably my favorite. And this one definitely my least favorite. That's pretty cool though. Hold on, let's look at the... Okay, so there's no sexual dimorphism there. What about here? No. Oh, interesting. Ooh! Oh, this one's way smaller. Or is that... No, that's an optical illusion. Oh, it's the crest color. And the body color is darker. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I don't know. I'm not a big fan of... I like this one. And this one. Okay. I don't want to mix it. So we're going to do another quick poll. Pick skin. Okay, so snow melt, which is gray, or what's the other one called? I'm making an executive decision. We're not going to do the other one. Or clouded. Clouded, which is, I don't know, brown, beige. Beige almost feels like an insult. Beige has a certain, I don't know, connotation. Start. Alright, this is going to be super quick, so get those votes in. It's going to be real quick. And in the meantime, heck yeah, over 400 likes. That's amazing. Perfect timing for Ian to chuckle along. There. Alright, folks, so clouded, snow melt. Get those votes in real quick, because I don't want to waste too much time on this. Alright, looks like we got Snowmelt in the lead right now. Oh, I like that little animation it does. Just gonna show you. Boop. Once more, with feeling. Alright, I think Snowmelt is now pretty comfortably in the lead, so we can end that poll. So we're gonna make a couple of these. I guess we'll make a pretty decently sized pack. I think that's gonna be quite creepy. And I'll probably really upscale the habitat. So we'll do a couple of males. And how about I'm just going to fill this up and see if we get like melanistic, leucistic, albino, that sort of stuff. We're not going to have all of these. I'm going to make a couple more. Alright, I'm going to pause. Select all. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it is feathered. Oh, interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay. So we have our 2 males. These are definitely keepers. And now we have females and see if we get something interesting. I do like that there's always a bit of variation in there. Oh, yeah. She's a keeper. Alright. Look at this army of Dilos. But we got a really dark one. That's cool. That's really creepy. Alright, and then we'll just grab, let's say, 3 more?
Dilophosaurus is such a gorgeous creature. Those graceful notched jaws can pack a powerful bite. But watch out for those arms. Their length and mobility make it all too easy for Dilophosaurus to bring prey straight to its mouth. So if the teeth don't catch up, its arms just might.
Thank you, Nigel, for giving me nightmares. We appreciate it. Oh, that's really low. There. Alright, gonna get rid of these. We had 2 Shelbys in there. Alright, so that's our Dilo fam. Honestly, I think, yeah, we're just gonna add that bit to it. Oh god. Whoops. And again, the reason this is just a straight edge is because the next habitat is gonna just attach to it, right? That. I think that's big enough in terms of, like, you know, what a zoo is. A zoo is just kind of shady. So we're just gonna line that. Chairs are king, the Dilo Empire. Heck yeah. Alright, what's gonna be a good fence for these guys? Oh, that's cute, but not really. Well, this is kind of, you know, it's our rustic Jurassic Park, right? So we should stick with the theme a little bit, so... That's pretty good. We'll definitely mix it up a bit. I think maybe that one. Oh, or this one. Eh. Does that look sturdy enough? I'm not sure. I do like that. The fact that none of them have maracas is disgraceful. I mean, Dilophosaurus maracas is a very unique species. Oh, that's heavy duty. We don't need that. That's really pretty, but not really what we need. Wait, where my log? Oh, here. I don't really like that either. It's gonna be either this one or this one. I think, honestly, it's gonna be this one. I'm just gonna outline it, and then we'll figure out where to put, like, viewing galleries. Or not viewing galleries, but viewing opportunities. No! Oh, I'm pressing shift. There, just making the shape a little weirder. So this is gonna be our general shape. Obviously, we're gonna be, like, fine-tuning it. But generally, this is gonna be it, right? And then I want some spots where I want windows. And I don't want to do that everywhere. Should I... Honestly, maybe I just delete all this. Here, have this be viewing. Sure. And then maybe some smaller windows at certain points. So... How about one like that? Connect that. And one over here. Something like that, right? Again, we'll be majorly fine-tuning all of this in the future. Hold on, how many do you have? 3. So we'll do 3. So yeah, subscribe to the channel, stay tuned. Oh god, I keep hitting shift. There. Alright, so, okay, so we were gonna make this our jungle sector, right? To sort of match with the nonsense that I created here. It's just spontaneous. I don't plan, okay? I don't plan. Red, you are quite late. We only have a couple minutes left on the stream, unfortunately. Oh, hold on. Let me get into position here. Heck yeah, look at my Dilo army. Can I go up a little bit? There. They're doing a little dance. Yeah, and now these guys. And they all hate me. Okay, that checks out. Hey, yeah. Alright, well, yeah, it's just barely big enough, honestly. Even I think that. Yeah, I'm really gonna have to think about what I want to do here. What do I want to do here? Let me think about this. What I might do, and I'm just gonna draw it in with a different paint thing, because we're reaching, like, the end of the stream here. But what I think I want to do... Okay, so this is a habitat, right? And then we're gonna have a habitat on the other side. So, just... Habitat. That's way too loud. There, this is just the suggestion of a habitat. And what I think could be cool... Is this a good different color? Yeah, that's pretty good. Is we have a path go in between. So the path goes like that, the path goes over there, path goes over there, path goes this way. Right? Path goes over here. And what I might want to do is create like the illusion that you can walk into the habitat on both sides. And it's gonna feel like, you know, you're like walking into the thick jungle, and it's gonna feel like you're walking into the habitat, but of course, you know, there's gonna be some trickery going on that it's still safe. I think that's the plan. Insofar as I plan, which I don't really. But with all of that, we have reached the end of the stream here. So I want to thank you guys so much for joining me on this Sunday for Prehistoric Kingdom. We will be playing more Prehistoric Kingdom on the channel, especially during live streams. Next week is going to be the Isle, though, because it's the last Sunday of the month. And I think our full day stream coming up is going to be the perfect opportunity to get some Prehistoric Kingdom building in. So yeah, if you're excited about that, stay tuned for the official announcement of when the full day stream is gonna be, and I hope to see you there. So subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. We're gonna look at Emily. Look how cool that skin is. Emily is awesome. We love Emily. Emily is a baller. There you go. So we're gonna use that trick as I do my outro here.
Some paleontology.
I do apologize, Nigel, but I need to wrap up the stream, which means I need to talk. So as always, I want to thank the Blue Nine crew, Sarcastically, Guillermo, Glitzbog, we had Colt, we had Fletcher. I think Dr. Strange was here as well. Am I misremembering? Probably. But yeah, huge thanks to the moderators also for like making this extra half hour possible. I want to thank everyone so much for also making that half hour possible by doing the super chat goal. That's really generous. Thank you guys so much. The Green M Army, I really appreciate you guys being a member for the channel. Matt the Velociraptor, Kova, Tori Ann, Monatalia, Def Tarbo coming through with excellent suggestion of adding skylights to my cave. Brilliance. Jesse, the Dancing Dilo, Dawson YT, all members of the Green Name Army, thank you guys so much. Party Hat 01, heck yeah. I'm gonna be saying many more names, and then we're gonna be ending this stream. And I hope you'll stay tuned for the videos on the channel this week, and that you'll return to join me for the live streams next weekend. Alright, so, here we go. Mr. Pilkington, Tanner Nelson, Amir Hussein, Jan Polarski, the Red Indoraptor, Evan Podvalny, Legacy Christie in 1993. We have Matthew again, Optimus Vin, Tarbo, Xenon, Sheriff Thijs Berensen, The Fabulous Four, Perfect Cell, D-Rex in 1985, Matthew Reading, Proximus Red, Connor Hanush. Thank you all so much. I think I've had most folks, so I want to wish you all a very good week, and I hope to see you again. Alright, here we go, folks. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and until next time, enjoy the game.